Blimey, that took a long time to arrive. It's issue 156. Let's have a look at New Excelsior. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here, with another Starships collection model from Eaglemoss, this time issue 158. Now we have the USS Excelsior, the Nilo Rhodus concept number 2. Now, as always, let's stick this to one side. Let's get on with the model. The magazine, sorry. Well, I always knew that there were plenty of concept art for the Excelsior. When you get to the original series, there were certain concept bits which I think Matt Jeffries did and other designers did, and obviously it designed with the nacelles behind, the source section in front, and an engineering section. But carry on going different. Yeah, this looks very much like it should have been in the Star Trek 3, because the nacelles match almost to the Grissom. But with having 4 nacelles, makes it completely different. So yeah, let's have a turn the light off because you can see better and get yourself zoomed in. There we go. So we have the Excelsior. This still put in NCC 2000 on it, even though the original Excelsior was in NX, but it's a very different take on it, isn't it? Very different. Oh, hello, what's this? Oh, it's just another advert for Eaglemoss saying that they're coming out with some ones soon. Batteries, Sarajevo, and the night ship. Yeah, they're coming soon. Right, so designed in 1983. Now I remember when the Search for Spock actually came out, and I actually loved the Excelsior ship, but there's something futuristic about it, and there was something very big about all the paneling on it. It looked massive, but then it didn't work. It was a trans warp failure. But these models, the concept art, it's nice Eaglemoss are doing these with the concept art. It develops things in a different way completely. Now that, bloody hell, that looks a right good model there. From this angle, with everything on from this design, looks amazing. You got your impulse engine on the back there, sloping backwards. I thought from looking at the front part that would be a shuttle bay, but why do you go into the shuttle bay and straight into the impulse engines? Really good. I'm sure I'm not too keen on this bottom part here, but we'll have a look on the model anyway. It looks very odd on these angles here. I love the top design, the sweeping back, the big neckline, a lot of deck space, huge pylons. Not exactly well aerodynamic, but it's very, very different. But you've got this, it brought down a little underneath for some reason. Then your deflector dish. Why would your deflector dish be separate to your ship? It's like it's been bolted on, bolted off. Even looks there like it's on and off. Like I say, different is usually quite good. There is the actual model that they made. I mean, it's nice that you see stuff like this, because you can see the actual model and not concept art photographs, which concept art obviously is over here anyway. And another top view of the Excelsior is right there. No numbering, no registry numbers. Yeah, I love the concept artwork design on this. There's more about the designer. Is it Nilo? Don't know. Rhodus Jamero. I take it he wasn't. Yeah, sounds a bit Mexican, Spanish. Jamero. Looks like I did other stuff as well for the Klingon Bird of Praise, possibly. I don't know. Yeah. See, Star Trek 3 was we had the original film, which had the refit Enterprise, and I'm glad they did that. And then Star Trek 2, we only had 2 ships in that, but we had space stations. Well, we had the Redler 1 station, which then turned out to be a space dock. But Star Trek 3, you had your Merchantman, you had your Klingon Bird of Prey, which we'd never seen one of these before. Although in canon now it's a redesign of an older one, but that's fine. Space dock, absolutely adore the space dock. You had the Grissom, you had the Excelsior. There's so many ships they had in this. They even had, if you look carefully inside when she's docking, when the Enterprise is docking, there is actually the Miranda class in there. But it's very, very difficult to see. I think on the picture, I think it's supposed to have been, I don't know. There is artwork out there which shows that it should be there. I'm not 100% if it is, but yeah, okay. So some concept of Genesis, yeah, okay, because the Genesis was had the cactus with snow in there. Yeah, and you actually saw the ship as well. It's here in the Next Generation episode Unification. The actual model made it to screen right there, not far from the Enterprise D. And a Miranda. Can't tell what that is, but I think the bottom bit here, oh, that's the top of a Miranda class as well. Yeah, because you can see the torpedo launcher under the Miranda. Can't tell exactly what that is, but yeah, but she is definitely up here. So you can see, and they did do airtime for this, which is nice. So next steps is going to be the batteries. Don't know much about that. We'll find out next time. So let's get onto the model now. I don't know about this one. Let's get her out. Oh, that's stuck. There we go. Nice weighty model. Now there's a lot of metal on that. Number wise 3255 A-A. So it's first run. Let's get on with the model. It's very light there. There we go, that's better. This is Excelsior. This is all metal. The whole lot of it is, okay. So that part there's, the underbelly there is plastic. The cells are obviously plastic stuck on. Now let's get your flyby, shall we? Let's go from right to left. You can see where the lens is. There we go. Focus in. You don't want to focus in no more. There we go. There's a lot of markings on here that were on the Excelsior. There's no impulse, crystal, warp, top of the warp core. But there are these two vents on the top of here, well, fins on the top. RCS thrusters either side. Is that actually saying 2000? It's a bit of an overspill on the red there, isn't it? 5 phaser banks on the top like the Excelsior. The red lines coming forward are a bit weird. Bridge section. See, it had to be a different design of bridge, completely different. But on the size of that, if that was the scale of the bridge in the centre there, it's not a big ship. Let's have a look in on the nacelles. It's a lovely new pendant there. Blue background, red, delta shield, insignia. But very much like the Grissom, the Oberth class sort of style of the nacelle. But they just wings out and then it's just been stuck straight up on here. So you see how small it is with my grubby fingernail. Some nice design artwork underneath the nacelle. Yeah. Also nice Aztec underneath. Actually got a port there. Port and starboard. Docking ports. It's a nice touch. Now I guess that part there, which on the back end, is the shuttle bay, but it's very poor on the painting. But I don't know, there must have been 4 or 5 decks worth of shuttle bay in there. Actually, if you can count the lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 decks worth of shuttle bay on there. I don't know. And then this very strange bolted on navigational deflector. That's damn peculiar. Oh, just noticed something. This section here is actually on the back of the finished Excelsior. But now it's on the front, facing forward. That is damn peculiar. Strange on the front of the nacelles, these painted on parts. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely something we've never really seen properly before. But there's so much of the Excelsior in this. That bottom section could just be took straight from the Excelsior. I mean, to be nitpicking, I think this blue line wants to be in a little tiny bit, but that's virtually the same as the Excelsior. Same curve around there. Stick the its collar on, its neck piece, but it's a very long design for a Starship. I mean, put it to scale, my hand's there, and it's quite, yeah, it's quite good on size-wise. Thinness, this is what I'm not sure about. The actual model itself, the saucer is so thin, it's ridiculously thin. There's nothing there. And then branches off into all this. It's just that bit looks like it's an afterthought. Could have done something maybe down here on that part, I just incorporated that into it. Like that part possibly may have, should have been. But maybe it was just something that they did, threw together. Do you think this looks alright? I'm not quite sure. You might have thought, I don't know. I wasn't in that production meeting. And they might have redesigned that so it was built into it anyway. And it's one of those models I thought, can you just, yeah, we'll do that. If you want a little bit more three-dimensional, not flat, can you just put a neck down and, yeah. Be a fly on the wall on one of these meetings. Designing an iconic Starship. Many had to scribble things on my school books back in the day, but I never come out with some sort of wild design like this. It's very much the four nacelle design is very much like an X-wing fighter, you could say, because obviously they were just a straight, and then they went into the X design sort of thing. But Star Trek always used to be two. You never really saw any more than that. But then again, we never really saw anything before this than the Enterprise or the Constitution classes. And then Reliant came along. So yeah, wonderful. I like this one a lot. A heck of a lot of detail. I don't like the way that the detail is on the metal, because you can get a lot more detail when you do plastics. But these are die-cast models, primarily. So what am I complaining at? It's a nice weighted. I'm not sure if it'll hold there. Probably better holding there with the stand. Let's have a go, shall we? Does it go in there? That's better. Just slides back into it a little bit as well. If we do it on the back end. That's front heavy. That's holding, but I wouldn't. It's got to be down there anyway. That does look lovely. I'll go that way. Yeah, I really like this. I really like the Excelsior. Or the second concept, shall we say. We've had the one already. I think there's a third one coming soon, which is going to be really nice to have a look at. So, yeah. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Not entirely straight on the nacelles, or are they? If we do it there, they both look a little bit out. Yeah, well, that's fine. It's a model kit that doesn't really cost too much anyway. But for the design work and the thought being put into these, it's absolutely stunning. So, yeah, I like that. I like that a very lot. So, if you like that too, please like and subscribe. Put a comment below. Say hello. And yeah, from the Excelsior, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.